Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? Cam Jordan was a guest on SiriusXM's NFL radio, and he was asked what his expectation was this season in year one under Derek Carr.
Nobody ever has walked into a season and be like, ooh, I hope we win 10 games. No, I'm trying to win each and every game that we play. My expectation is to be 21-0, 22-0, whatever it takes to get to a Super Bowl. The reality is we have potential. The mentality is we want to, as a defense, take over each and every game. I think we can win each and every one of these things. And every game that we lost, every game that I've lost in my last 12 years, there was a chance where we could win them. There's never been one point in any game that I've been like, hey, man, I don't think we're winning this one. So if you say, what do I expect? I expect the Super Bowl. I expect to take Derek Carr, DC4, back to Vegas where, he just left to have a return run at the Super Bowl.
How appropriate is that the Super Bowl this year is in Las Vegas? So should the Saints do something that, hands in the air, and I'm sure many others think is improbable, it would be back in Las Vegas where Derek Carr just left to come to New Orleans. But it's been a really busy week for Cam Jordan. Not only that, but one of the things that the Saints are going to have to make a very strong determination about this offseason is whether they extend Cam Jordan this offseason. And Mickey Loomis has said Cam will finish his career in New Orleans. He will be a Saint for as long as he wants to be a Saint. And that has got to be a massive relief for a player like Cam to not have to worry about the contract situation. After minicamp ended, Cam did an interview with John DeShazier over at the Saints website. And when he was asked about Loomis, saying that Cam will be here for as long as he wants, they'll induct Cam into the Ring of Honor and all that sort of stuff, Cam said, quote, "That's a huge blessing. I want what I've always wanted, to be black and gold. I've said that plenty of times, whether I play 15 or 16 years, I want to be here. I love the fact that we've been in this locker room for so long, and I've seen 3 locker room changes. I love the fact that whether we've had different defensive coordinators or a different defensive line, that I've still had success here, and I see myself as a pseudo-New Orleanian. My kids are New Orleanians. They're straight 504 babies. They were all born over there at Toro. So New Orleans is my home." I love it, man. And when I think about the Saints and the possibility of getting back to the summit, to the thing we all want them to do and where we want them to be, there's a part of me that is, of course, I would love to see that as a fan and for fans and everyone that's cheered for this organization. I love the organization for so long, but part of me is like, God, I want to see it even more for Cam Jordan. When you think about the best Saints players and the guys who have been just utterly loyal to the franchise and the organization in an era where that type of loyalty doesn't exist much anymore. So much of it is guys that seek money or seek championships, and either is fine, by the way. There is no judgment there whatsoever. We are in an era where the money has gotten obnoxious, and you could hardly ever fault a player for seeking the best, whoever is going to pay you the absolute most money. And you also couldn't fault a player like Cam Jordan if he said, you know what, I want to leave because I know I'm going to have a better chance to win a championship somewhere else. But he continues to say, I want to be here. I want to win it here. Cam Jordan, we've gone through these stats enough. If he plays, as he said, 14, 15, 16 seasons, however many that may be, if Cam Jordan at his pace plays another 3, 4 seasons, then he is going to end up in the top 20 all-time sack leaders among a group where all of them in that rarefied air are Pro Football Hall of Famers. Like Cam Jordan, with I would argue 2 more productive seasons. He's got 115 and a half sacks right now. That's the franchise record. With 2 more productive seasons, if he gets north of 130 sacks, he is going to be a Pro Football Hall of Famer. He's part of the 2010s all-decade team as it is. The only thing that would be missing from his resume would be a Super Bowl. And he wants to do it here, and I respect that tremendously. It's why he's beloved and revered and will forever be. And yes, lock him up in this offseason, extend his contract, let him be here for as long as he wants. That is certainly emotional, an emotional play, but he's continued to be productive and available. So that should not be a difficult decision whatsoever. Cam Jordan wants to bring Derek Carr back to Vegas. Cam's a believer. Why shouldn't we all be? Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.